Welcome to Grandpa and the Goddess of Poetry. Today I'm going to read a 20th century poem, quite a short one. Yesterday I was reading a poem by the great Dante Alighieri of the 13th century. It demonstrates to me what a treasure trove poetry is. It covers every century since the dawn of civilization, and it has so many different aspects: love poetry, inspiration, poetry of sorrow and sadness, grief, and great happiness as well. The poem I'm going to read today, at first sight, may seem a bit trivial. It's Katherine Mansfield's lovely poem, I think, called Butterfly Laughter, which is the sort of imagery in my mind's eye is of children sitting round a breakfast table eating their porridge. And to me it's quite delightful. And Katherine Mansfield, who was born in 1888 when Queen Victoria was on the throne, could hardly be more different from Dante in the 13th century, who was famous for courtly love, his almost lifelong attachment to the beautiful Beatrice Portinari, a love that was never consummated. She married someone else. And today I'm talking about Katherine Mansfield, whose short, troubled life. She died of tuberculosis, aged just 34, but she had many loves, men and women, affairs with both sexes. She was friends with people like Virginia Woolf. It was such a era of change between the late 19th century and the earlier 20th century. The 1920s were a time of great abandon, when people cast off so many Victorian conventions. I love this poem because it's very light-hearted, and it makes me feel a bit sad for Katherine Mansfield, who had quite a troubled and often unhappy life, I think, though she showed great indomitable spirit. But this was obviously her thinking about her happy childhood in New Zealand. Butterfly Laughter. See what you think of this. In the middle of our porridge plates there was a blue butterfly painted, and each morning we tried who should reach the butterfly first. Then the grandmother said, "Do not eat the poor butterfly." That made us laugh. Always she said it, and always it started us laughing. It seemed such a sweet little joke. I was certain that one fine morning the butterfly would fly out of our plates, laughing at the tiniest laugh in the world, and perch on the grandmother's lap. I just love that poem. It's so light-hearted and gives me a feeling of happiness, and I just love the way poetry has this power to change the way we feel. I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for listening.